Everybody, it's Shane, and I'm back in the Level Up 737-800. This is version 1, and I gotta say that because version 2 is about to come out any day now, and I need to differentiate these. I'm really excited about this stream tonight. It's the first time I'm streaming since the shocking 12.4 beta came out for X-Plane. This thing caught me completely off guard. Initially, when I was reading the change notes on there, I didn't see anything of value in there, and I was kind of disappointed with it. I thought it was useless. But apparently they stuck in one of the most game-changing things ever for this sim. Multi-threading for the scenery has dramatically improved the ground performance for me and a lot of other people. Historically, X-Plane has, even with the RTX 5080, has struggled badly with airport sceneries for me. I've had a lot of problems with LAX, ORD, a lot of the RKSI, like Incheon, Haneda. The airports just wreck my system, and no matter what I do. But it has.
Chicago traffic is either heavy come off on runway.
It's really changed a lot of stuff for me. Like, I haven't tried all the airports that have given me trouble, but this Nimbus one has so far been good. And I flew to Haneda last night. It was good. So what we're gonna do tonight is we're over here at the North Cargo Ramp. We're gonna taxi down to runway 22, which is all the way across the airport. But we're gonna do this so we can test the scenery and watch the frame rates and just take a look at this beautiful Nimbus ORD that was released yesterday. It's a little pricey. It's $30 US, but honestly, if you fly out of O'Hare, this is the definitive airport scenery for any sim right now. Like, Microsoft Flight Simulator's got nothing like this. X-Plane, the default one's okay, but this is really good. So we're gonna do a long taxi tonight, so we can check it out. When we come back into ORD from Cincinnati, we'll take the closer runway to parking, so we don't have to spend all night taxiing. But I want to taxi down to 22 left just to show you this gorgeous airport and show you how good it runs on my computer. All right, so we're done with the departure briefing. While we do that, I'm going to go ahead and get the APU spooling up. So tonight's flights, we're going to do two short flights from Chicago O'Hare. Now we're currently at the Northeast Cargo Ramp, but we're going to taxi all the way down to 22 left. And now we could be using the 27s, but I want to give you guys a tour of the airport and kind of show you how it runs, because this thing is asset intense. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on this thing, and I'm shocked at how good it runs with the 12.4 beta despite it. So taxi down to 22 left, and this is going to be a complicated taxi, but we'll figure it out. We'll get her done. Depart 22 left, and then we're going to fly runway heading, and then about 400 feet or so, or when I'm able to reach over, we'll turn our heading bug to go direct to Earned, and then we'll fly there, pick up the Seagram 7 arrival into Cincinnati. I currently have the ILS approach in, but we may fly an RNAV just to kind of cut the corner and save some time. We'll figure that out as we get closer. Alright, so I'm going to have the ground chart up on the right, because taxiing around O'Hare is always a nightmare no matter who you are. There's so many taxiways here. Okay, departure briefing APU is online. Lower MFDs on engine. Doors and windows are closed. Yaw damper. Electric hydraulic pumps. Fuel pumps. Parking brake. Set. APU gens. 1, 2. Wheel chocks. Ground power unit. Beacon light. Trim air. Bleeds. Engine start. Ignition left. 8 cars coming all on. Let's get the tug moving, huh?
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay, 8 cars is running. O'Hare traffic, good evening. Giant 1366. Push and start
Okay, all
northeast
doors
cargo
and
ramp,
hatches
tail
are
facing
closed,
east.
ready to connect.
Clear connect. So one thing I've noticed with the update 12.4, at least on my system, and if you're curious about my system specs, you can check them in the video description. When I pan, I get better frame rates than I used to get, for sure.
And O'Hare traffic, Delta 3119, 2.5 miles out.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, crew. You ready? I'm ready. Windows open for that level up sound. Brakes released.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Okay, let's start number 2. There's rotation. Low pressure fuel.
O'Hare traffic,
Low pressure lights out.
6, switching runway 277 to Echo 2 and taxi via Echo 2, Echo Tango Tango, officials runway 27 left. O'Hare.
Start about close, roll back. Just start on 2, starting 1. Rotation. Oh, pressure's good. Fuel on. Okay, app start checklist. Tags acquired. Okay, taxi checklist. Flaps set for takeoff. Flaps 5. Snap trim 5.5. Takeoff data. B1139. Rotate 141. B2 147. Takeoff thrust setting 89.3. Transponder TARA. Taxi light.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
I'm gonna grab the flight control check right now while I have
Disconnecting tow.
opportunity.
Stand by.
Okay. So, flight controls are checked. They are free, clear, and correct. Right now getting 40 FPS, guys, and just so you know, on my computer, I have the FPS software limited through the NVIDIA app at 40. So if you see this thing bouncing off of 40 up there, that's essentially max FPS for me.
Papa 1 will be taxi to the gate via Papa, Echo, Echo, Victor 2.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, crew, here's our initial taxi. November November Mike. We'll hold short of 27 center, and then we'll continue across, hold short 27 left, continue across Golf, over to Golf 2, then over to Bravo, and then Bravo down to November, and November to 22 left. O'Hare traffic, good evening. Giant 1366 taxi to runway 22 left from Northeast Cargo via November Mike. Will hold short 27 center. Alright crew, let's do it. No update to the taxi departure brief. Let's go ahead and do a tour of ORD. Brakes released. Noticeable steering. Brakes. Alright, so driving around this place is always difficult for me. There's so many taxiways, so I'm kind of been looking at my taxi chart on the right here kind of a lot. A lot of gusty winds out here tonight. I can feel the aircraft wanting the weather vane into it already.
Oh, air traffic.
Okay, looking at 33 FPS, staring right at the heart of the airport. Okay, clear on the left, clear on the right. Air traffic, Giant 3066 crossing 27 center and left at Mike.
Approaching 27 center.
Okay, 27 left is also clear. Departure and arrival end. 35 FPS, guys, looking at all this stuff straight ahead of us.
Approaching 27 left.
Okay, we're gonna make a left on Golf. Or traffic, Giant 1366 is clear 27 center and left. Continue taxi 22 left via Golf, Tango, Tango, Bravo, November. So I've never had a scenery like this, guys. This is my first time with like top-end premium quality scenery, and boy, it's expensive, but it's worth it, man. The immersion factor is just through the roof here. Alright, so this should be Golf 2 up here. Yep, signage is correct. So right now, the taxiways are matching my taxi check chart very nicely. Alright, we're going to take this over to Bravo. So this first one's Alpha. We're going to go through this and make a right on Bravo, which is the second one. Okay, 38 FPS, guys. Look at all these cars in the parking lot. We're getting 38 FPS looking at all this stuff. That's insane. Okay, this is Bravo. It says don't stop on bridge. You know what? I'm gonna slow the aircraft down just so we can enjoy some of the scenery for a minute, guys. Hold on. I'm on the brakes. I just want to admire what we're looking at here. This is so awesome. Wow. Look at this place. I'm amazed. Beautiful. Look at the detail, guys. And I'm almost maxed out on FPS despite it. Alright, so we're going to continue until we see November, and we're going to make a left on November. Okay, Echo, Echo. That checks. Okay, and November is right here. Perfect. 40 FPS, guys. This is insane. To have scenery this good and have FPS this good. And my settings are not turned down that much at all. This is 4K, guys. This is 4K. Imagine if I was running like 1440. I'd be getting 1,000 FPS at 1440. Okay, so we'll take a slight left turn here. Okay, VNAV, LNAV, heading select. Oh, I just realized that I had my strobe lights on this whole time. I turned them on when I crossed our active runways, and then I should have turned them back off, but oh well.
Falcon 156 Romeo Echo, departing runway 28 right at number 5, Falcon traffic.
Okay, and then 22 left is right up ahead. So Wixer, Actually, I'll put terrain here and WXR on the left. And just start switches. Continuous.
Approaching 2 left.
Alright. I know this is not the whole short line, but I want to check the weather one last time before we go. Okay, wind 290 at 16, gust from 27, so we need to put some right crosswind correction in. Got it. O'Hare traffic, Giant 1366 departing runway 22 left to the south. Alright. Okay, this is kind of a shortish runway, so we'll go ahead and we're going to do a static takeoff here. Okay, clear on the left, clear on the right, TCAS clear.
Approaching runways.
Runways what?
On runway 2 left.
Okay. Alright. Takeoff clearance is good, and the clock is started. You guys ready? Let's do this. Oh yeah. Right wing down, right wing down. Stabilize, set takeoff thrust. Hey, M1, Toga. Oh yeah, a lot of left rudder in here. It's one the weather vane to the right.
80 knots.
Hey, hold. Oh man.
V1, rotate. Positive brake. Gear up.
Wow, it's very windy. Alright. Okay, heading select. Wow, that wind is blowing me around pretty good. You can see the aircraft is getting rocked by this, right? Alright, traffic. Giant 1366 is clear 22 left.
Over traffic, citation 2 Whiskey Bravo, taxi runway 2, right at November 5, via Tango Bravo at
Alright, let's go LNAV. Okay, flaps 1. Okay, flaps up. Okay, there's midway traffic down to our left. About to climb to 9,000. We'll turn the autopilot on at 10,000. So one thing I'm doing here, in addition to checking out O'Hare, is I'm doing some flight testing on the some more flight model tweaks on the 737-800 that I've been doing in anticipation for the V2 that's coming out here any day now. I want to have a flight model that I can graft onto there very soon. Okay, autopilot. Command. Hey, after takeoff, check the landing gear up, lights out, handle off. Flaps are up. Auto brakes off. Exterior lights are set. Engine start switches off. Okay, climb speed 303. Oh, this guy's going to CVG as well. That's cool. He's that guy way up there. Aircraft is flying very, very good right now. Despite that crazy crosswind takeoff, the aircraft felt really good during the rotation. Okay, altimeter standard. We're cross-checking at 190 for our VISM checks. Cross-check. Alright, altimeters are good. At the takeoff checklist complete. We won't have a whole lot of time at cruise here, so I'm kind of thinking about running some numbers right now. Okay, 36 right. Auto brakes 2, approach speed 151, so 146 on the VREF. So flaps 30, 146. Auto brakes 2. Okay, the landing data is checked. Arrival and approach briefing. Alright everybody, we are inbound to Cincinnati on the Seagram 6. We're already picking it up. We pick it up here at Eleanor. So we got a crossing restriction at Maces 230. Arriver at or above 14. Seagram between 11 and 19. And Fring 210, 9,000 feet as we land on 36. So this is Inset 1. So we'll pick up BAMJ. And then Bearcat's 110 knots at 6,000 feet. I currently have the ILS in there. But looking at the weather here, so arrival ATIS, wind 300 at 10, so a left quartering headwind. Clear skies, temperature 4, altimeter 3011. Expect ILS approach to runway 36. If we took this RNAV, Zulu would cut the corner on this and get us in a lot quicker. I know it says to expect ILS, but there's no ATC on right now. It's late at night. So I'm kind of inclined to rotate over to this ILS, the RNAV Zulu 36 right, just to get the landing then a little bit faster. I'm going to go ahead and program that in. Okay, looks good. Check out that tailwind right now. Well, the wind's aloft. It's not really on our tail, but jeez.
1,000 to go.
Check. FMC speed, VNAV path. Yeah, very, very turbulent up here tonight. our nav is populated on the PFD here. You know what I haven't had in days is a gin and tonic. I think I'm gonna have one. It was my birthday yesterday, guys. I'm gonna have one tonight to celebrate it after the fact. Let me go get me a drink. I'll be right back. Top of descent. It's coming up pretty quick here, so what I'm gonna do, let's go ahead and set the altitude down right now to flight level 230, which is that crossing at Maces. Yep, okay. I'll be right back, everybody. I gotta get me a drink. Right, back, everybody. Just in time for the top of the descent. Delicious. Oh, shoot. Hey, throttles to retard. Look up the CTAF or CVG. One 8.3. And we are heading down. November Romeo 156, correction, November 156 Romeo Echo Giant 1366, are you on Unicom? I don't think he is. 156 Romeo Echo. Let's contact this guy, because we have a guy out in front of us, and He's going to CVG as well. I want to make sure. November 156.
Thousand to go.
Check. Alright, altitude, let's continue down to 10,000. And weather, yep, 3011 on the altimeter. Wow, that place is lit up like a Christmas tree. That's CVG right there already. And the winds are nuts up here tonight. Alright, so right now I'm coordinating with this guy who's out in front of me. He's in a Falcon, I guess, or something. And the problem here is that he is unable to do RMP approaches. So he's going to fly the ILS, which basically is like a big giant box track. The RNAV cuts the corner on that. So as much as I want to fly the RNAV, I think it's best if we just go ahead and reconfigure back to the ILS. Because I can't cut this guy off, because I will if I fly the RNAV. So we'll just go back to planning for the ILS 36 right. Let's just do that. As much as I don't want to. With the traffic in front of us, it makes more sense. Alright. So let me brief that arrival approach. Okay, so now this is the ILS approach. Cross Bearcat at 210, 6,000. Zamku, 4,500 feet and 210 knots. Laper, 210 knots at 4,000 feet. And then we'll be starting our descent at that point. We'll cross Troy F at 2,500 feet. It's a 3-degree glide path down to the runway. Landing elevation is 900 feet. RVR is 1,800 with a decision altitude of 1096. Weather is clear. 3,000 MSA. In the event of a missed approach, we're going to climb at 1,500. Then we're climbing right turn direct. FLM, which is Fallmouth, VOR 4,000 feet. Alright, decision height is, or decision altitude is 1096. Landing altitude 900 feet. Okay. Okay. Retard. It is so windy up here. I mean, we're getting rocked tonight. This is probably the deadest I've ever seen my chat. Is anybody alive out there, or am I just talking to myself? Let me know. Because if I'm talking to myself, I'll just shut up. I want to make sure that I'm, I'm not talking to I'm talking to myself right now. Yep, I'm talking to myself. All these viewers are bots. That's what it is. Drag required. Okay. Okay, altimeters 3011, cross check at 17. Yep, oh, I forgot to cross check. Let's check it now. 164, 163, cross check. Alright, good. And start switches, continuous. Alright. Okay, speed brakes your track. Falcon, you up on CTAP?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch back to the ILS 3.6 so I don't impede your approach.
Okay.
Oh wow, this guy's this guy's real friendly, huh? Jeez. Yes, okay. Bro, it's okay, man. It's all right. I see this. I see this gentleman on our CTAF. No, CTAF. No, the TCAS. So I don't know what airport we were looking at before, because this is CVG. You know what I think it was that we passed over? I think it might have been Indianapolis. That's what it was. Okay, that didn't make sense. Alright, speed brakes. It didn't make sense that was CVG. That was Indianapolis that we flew over that I commented on the...
1,000 to go.
I commented on the airport. That's Cincinnati out in front of us. Okay, speed brakes are out. Speed 240. Alright, speed brakes, retracted. Okay, decel. Alright, there's the Falcon out in front of us. 2,000 feet below and well on his way down the ILS. Alright, flaps 1. Speed 210. FMC speed. The ability to scroll around like this, guys, and have no perceptible lag or like stutters is incredible. It's all 12.4. Yeah, so you guys see how this guy's flying this whole ILS track? If we were going to do the RNAV right now, we would cut the corner way inside of him and cut him off. And you can't do that because he has to right away because he's out front. So I switched back to the ILS just to not impede this guy's approach, because the RNAV would have cut the corner on this. That's not cool, right? Okay, altitude 4,000 set. There's Cincinnati right there. Beautiful airport. We'll be parking on the a primary ramp over here. landing on 36 right. We'll take this taxiway here, left turn here, and we'll quick turn the jet to head back to Chicago. Homeboys over there, turning on to the on a final. Cincinnati traffic, Giant 1366 on downwind for the ILS 36 right behind the Falcon. Oh, no. Wrong button. Okay, flaps 5. Speed 180. Oh, crap. We're on the ILS now, huh? I need to put to the 11035006. 11035. There we go.
Thousand to go.
Alright, down to 3,000. Localizer armed. Cincinnati traffic, Giant 1366 on the ILS 36 right approach, number 2 behind Falcon. Okay, approach mode. Right slope, gear down, flaps 15. Speed 160. Speed brakes are on. Speed 151, flaps 30. Landing checklist. Oh man, they're going good, dude. I got this thing dialed in. The 700's flying great and the 800's flying great. Spoiler handles arm, auto brakes 2, flaps 30, altimeter's cross check, and we're clear to land. Yeah, well, let's see how it lands right now, but so far so good. Hey, CJ, welcome aboard, man. Just in time for the landing. Yes, I'm gonna get all of them. The 6, 7, 8, and 9, and the 900 ER2. But the 900s are gonna be on the lowest on my list because that's the one that I fly the least. So the 7 and 8 first, then the 6, because I do fly the 6, kinda, and then I'll work on the 9. I will do all of them. Yeah, the 9 doesn't appeal to me much. But I will get it done. Okay. I actually need to focus here. Wind 322 at 28. That hopefully that comes down. Autopilot. Auto throttle. Okay, wind is still indicating 30 knots from 320, so I got a 30 knot quartering crosswind here, or quartering headwind. Alright, I'm way off the glide slope. I'm way off the localizer you're correcting. It's the wind. Well, you guys get to watch my crosswind landing technique. Don't expect it to be very good, though.
Approaching 3-6 right.
Okay, wind 320 at 25.
500.
Misport altitude set. Okay, 318 at 21.
400. $300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Long landing. 7,000 feet remaining.
Manual braking.
Approaching 27.
It's lining up with it because our flight plot, because we're crosswind, man. It was having me correct the crosswind. That's why. That's why checklist is complete. Okay, I'm looking for taxiway November. That's Tango. Sierra 5. Nope, I want November. What was that landing rate? 193? That bank was not great. It's a bad habit to land with the bank in. Okay, November's here. Alright guys, we'll get this thing parked, we'll quick turn it and head back to Chicago to enjoy that scenery one last time. I should be able to get this plane ready to go in 10 minutes or less. Oh crap, my turn. Howdy, howdy. Oh, I love it, dude. 12.4 is revolutionary for this sim, man. I can't believe they snuck it in like this. This is default CVG, bro. Default CVG is so good. Yeah, Malps, it's so different, man. And I think, hey, Malps, this is gonna help you too because you and I run the exact same processor. So there's no way that it can't. There's no way that it can't help you, right? All right, parking checklist. Like, if you have the same CPU and I'm getting big gains, and you will too. Yo. Alright, let's do the air. Okay, leave all that on. Ground power's on, brakes released. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a quick turn to the jet. So let's reset this. Okay. Alright, HD, I'll come check on you. If I get done before you're done, I'll come check on you. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, dude, this 12700K is by far the best processor that I've ever bought. Oh, okay, so the Marshaller is called Auto DGS. Auto DGS. This is a free plugin for X-Plane because everything's free for X-Plane. So go get you this. It does the Marshallers, and it also does the little automated signs at the airports that have those. Yeah, I had a 6700K. In fact, well, my son does now. He's got a 6700K on his computer. I gave him my old one. Alright, let's go ahead and plan the flight and get back on the road here, guys. And we'll go back to ORD. 3616. Okay, looks good. Generate. Okay, let me follow this flight plan. Seven 306. Got it. Okay, crew. Flight plan is filed. Let's go ahead and get this jet set up and get on the road. Hey, Izzers, it's called Auto DGS. So up here, it's a free plugin. Here, guys, I'm gonna hook it up for you. I've had so many people, DGS, ask me about this. I'm gonna go ahead and get you what you need. Get it right here, big boy. No, you the GOAT. I got you, bro. There's the link. Go get you that. It's free, by the way. And it's awesome. Microsoft Flight Sim guys be crying about not having that. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this flight going here. I'm going to close this window. Let's do weight and balance here. Flight plans coming up now. CVG, ORD. Arriving 28 center, huh? I don't know about that. I don't think I want to land at 28 center. We might have to, though. Okay, well, we'll plan for that. All right. All right. Fuel for this flight is going to be 14.3. Payload 43.4. Oh, nice and heavy. Alright, so I want the CG at 25% for this flight. 30. We may not be able to get there. I need 43.4. Can I put more in here? Oh, I can't. Good. All right, that's about as good as I'm gonna get it. 20. I want to. So I took off on the last one with 20% CG. I want as like 25% or so. That'll work. 24.5 will work. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and set up the FMC. K, CVG, KORD. You know, it may not be the worst thing ever if we have a long taxi back so we can enjoy the scenery a little bit. I think we'll do that. Okay, flight number, departure, 27 on the Hagel 5 with the flash transition, arriving on the Watson 4. Nope. Watson 4. Fort Wayne transition. And I guess we're doing ILS 28 center, which sucks. But again, it'll give us a chance to see the scenery a little bit better, so that's okay. 28 center. And transition wise, we'll pick it up from Vogler. Okay, let's validate the flight plan. So from Fort Wayne, We can close this discontinuity right here. Alright, so from Dweeb, we're gonna go to Vogler. Oh, it didn't pick up that transition. Alright, ILS 28 center, Vogler transition. Alright, now legs, what we're gonna do here is go Vogler after Dweeb, and that closes the gap. Right. I think that route is good. Performance initialization. Okay, final reserve plus divert is 6.1. Cost index is 68. Cruise altitude 360. Cruise wind 263 at 120. 263. 120. That's a gnarly headwind. Alright. N1 limit. Okay, flaps 5 TL 48. So 48. Let's take up M1 92.1. Climb 1, and then flaps 5. Okay guys, FMC is set. Okay, final cockpit preparation. IFR check is not, IFR clearance is not there. TCAS is 7306. 7306. Radio set, nav set, fuel quantity is checked, 14.3. Flight altitude, 36 plus 1. Alright, let's recycle. Flight directors, left, right, autopilot, correction, auto throttle, MCP airspeed set V2, which is 150. Is set. MCP heading is set. Oh no, it's not. It's not set. We're doing 27, not 360. .276 on the initial heading. Alright, initial altitude. No crossing restrictions, so I'm going to go ahead and set that up to 360. Okay, altimeters, let's check the weather. Information Foxtrot is, actually, information Sierra is current departure on 27, wind 280 at 8, 10 statute mile visibility, scattered at 20,000 feet, temperature 2, dew point -3, altimeter 3014. 3014. Okay, auto brakes, RTO, departure brief. Alright crew, we're at the Amazon ramp at CVG. We're gonna push and start. Tail facing south, we're gonna taxi down to November, right turn on November, left turn on Sierra, left turn on Mike, right turn on Mike 1. Depart full length onto the Hagel 5 departure. Instructions for 27. Come on heading 276 to 1400 feet, then direct Bondley, then on track 360 to Macod, then on track 047 to Hagel. And that's it. APU is running. I'll call the tug.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Okay, before start, pushback checklist. Yep, 28 center. I'm doing it. Mounts. The other runways are closed, or the other ones that I want to land on is closed. for whatever reason.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Clear to connect. All right. Doors and windows are closed. I got my window open. Got dampers on. Oh. APU gens. Oh, sorry. Parking brake. Set. I don't know what happened there, but pulled my chucks and GPU for me, I guess. I don't know why. Beacon light, trim air, and should start ignition right.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
I can't really see the center line very well. I guess about there will do, right?
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, 8 cars is running. Push to start is good. Cincinnati traffic, good morning. Giant 3616, push to start at the Amazon ramp, tail facing south.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Alright, Chris, do it. Start 2. Rotation. Oil pressure's good. Fuel. Fuel flow. EGT. Oil pressure lights out. Okay, starter valve closed and roll back starting 1. Rotation. Hey Malps, I'll be in Chicago in February, man. But I won't be there very long, probably about an hour, just to lay over on the way to London. Fuel on. Fuel flow EGT. I won't be there long. Just enough time to get on. I'll be getting off an A321 Neo and getting onto a 767-300. I did that on purpose because I really like those. Okay, roll back. Good start. And to start. Alright, text checklist. Flat set takeoff. Step trim 5. Takeoff data. V1 141. Rotate 143.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Set. V2 150.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
91.1 on the thrust. Transponder. TARA. Taxi light, runway turn off. Managed to get us right on the center line, even though I couldn't see, it was dark.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
I see him, Mike. Alright, we're good. Alright, flight controls are checked. Let's go. Okay, brakes, steering is checked. Let me show you. Let me make you jealous real quick, dude. Check this out. Look at that. So I have it set to, in the NVIDIA control panel, I have it limited to 40 FPS. So we're basically bouncing off my limiter. It would go higher if I let it. It's, dude, ORD is just as good as this, man. I'm telling you. And even when the FPS drops, the choppiness is gone now with this update. It did something to make the choppiness get better. Oh, I need a Sierra. Oops. Oh no, not now. Dude, when you get that 5080, you're gonna have essentially the exact same computer as I do. And so you'll be getting what I'm getting. Okay, next turn will be Mike. We're gonna make that left turn there. Just 32, man. Just 32. Okay, left turn on Mike here. Yeah, I need to update mine. It's not, mine's not updated yet. Okay. Nobody's here. Arrival end's clear. Departure end's clear. TCAS is clear. Let's take the runway.
Approaching 27.
Yeah, I need to fix it. It's the plugin is not. I didn't update the plugin, the XA Snow, for the latest update, so it's giving false readings until
On
I
runway
update it.
27.
Yeah, this is not accurate. I'm aware. Okay, we got clear for takeoff and clock. It started. All right, crew, let's go. I got an XA. I got a plugin that's not functioning correctly right now. I need to update it for the latest. Okay, stabilize. Set takeoff thrust. And one Togo.
Knots.
Hold.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate. You're up.
ONAV.
400.
Lead ass speed.
1000.
Man, that wind really came off of us. Left one. thought so. Autopilot. Hey, we're climbing. Speed 331. Bumpy camp here right now. 817. Altimeters. Cross check at flight level 190. Cross check. Got to take our checklist complete. 300, 6,000 to go. Hey, 320.
To go.
Alright. We're level at 3.6 FMC speed VNAV path. Top of descent, 81 miles in 14 minutes. Southwest Airlines, huh? He's going to Midway. I'm gonna review the landing data now. We're landing on 28 center. Auto brakes 1. Approach speed will be 153, so VRF will be 148. Arrival briefing. We're on the Watson 4 RNAV arrival on Fort Wayne transition. No crossing restrictions, so we'll maintain VNAV all the way through till Vogler. At Vogler, we'll transition onto the runway 28 center ILS. I've already got the frequency in. MSH 340 feet. RVR is 1800. Decision altitude 851. So, it's been my experience going into Chicago that you come in fast the whole time, and it's a struggle to get on the ILS, so we need to manage that speed as best as we can until we're established. At Sankup, we need to cross that 2300 to pick up a 3-degree glide slope down to the runway threshold, which is 651. In the event of misapproach, we're going to climb to 1100, then climbing left turn to 4000, and heading 215 and inbound to DPA VOR radial 082 to DPA VOR at hold. DPA is DuPage. Okay, original approach briefing is complete. Decision altitude 851. Set landing altitude 650. Okay, weather at ORD. Wind 290 at 20, gusting 31. Wow. Temperature -2. Man, that wind chill's got to be insane. Yikes. Wind shear advisories are in effect. Okay. Okay. So we got a gust. Need to factor in here. That's an 11 knot gust. So let's add 6 knots to the approach speed. So approach speed is going to be 159. That's in the 11 right there. .4 is incredible, man. I love it. You need to get it if you don't have it already. Yeah, Malps, I figured the wind chill would be insane there, man. That's crazy. 31 knot gusting winds with -2 already. That's, you know, today in California it was 75 degrees. I went and played soccer with my daughter for 2 hours outside. It was beautiful. Beautiful day. We set MCP altitude. Little bumpy up here. Okay, retard. On descent. What's that sound? Got damper off. What happened here? You guys hearing that? What's going on here? What is that sound? That's not good. It's just a weird sound in the aircraft. Packs are on. Oh, that was weird. Whoa. What's going on here? We're overspeeding. What happened there? That was bizarre. Speed brakes. Oh, that woke me up. Alright, speed brakes. We're getting really fast here. Okay, speed brakes for track. Alright, altimeters 3014, press checkpoint 7. $2075. FMC speed. Okay, decel.
$1,000 to go.
Alright, keep altitude going down to... what is it? 2,300 feet. Hey, lights. Gonna go approach mode. Hey, localize your capture. FMC speed. So that's O'Hare right there. And that's Chicago Midway over here. Chicago O'Hare traffic, good morning. Giant 3616 on the ILS 28 center approach. We are 22 miles out. Look at all those lights. Lap swan.
2,500.
1,000 to go.
Wow, what a view, man. I love the lights. Alright, flaps 5. You're down. Okay, weather 30018 gusting 24 altimeter 3017 update. Okay, misapproach altitude. Alright, flaps 15. Flaps 30. Okay, autopilot. Wind 308 at 40. Okay, landing gears down, spoilers arm, auto brakes 1. Windy, windy. Whoa. Wow, it's wind. This is gonna be a slammer, I can already tell. We're way high.
Approaching 28 center.
Alright, I'll do my best here, guys. It's very windy.
300. Approaching 200. Minimum
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Long landing.
Five.
Long landing. 8,000 feet remaining.
Obviously, there's not that much snow here. I need to get that plug-in fixed.
80 knots.
Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous, the amount of snow on the ground right now. Yeah, that's just because that plug-in's all messed up. That was that was a handful. Okay, let me see if I can turn this plug-in off, because I can't even see where I'm going. Like, that's ridiculous. Alright, XA snow. So I'll go override. Okay, well, I'm stuck with this. Yeah, I gotta get that plug-in fixed because it's not snowing at O'Hare right now. Okay, where did we end up at? Oh boy, what a taxi. Alright, so we'll take Delta Delta over to Alpha and then Uniform. We'll take Uniform over to Mike. Okay. Okay, after landing checklist, spoiler handle. Laps. APU, stamp trim. Clock. Delta Delta, perfect. Alright, we'll cross 28 right. Arrival departure's clear.
Approaching 10 left.
That was okay. 178. I'll take 178 in gusts. Okay, I need to make a turn here soon. Okay, is this Alpha? Kilo. No, I need this. Okay, this is Alpha here. Okay, well, according to this is Kilo, but I don't have Kilo on my, I don't have Kilo in my, on my ground chart here. That should be Tango there, and then I want Uniform, which should be this thing up here. This should be Uniform here. No. No, it says Uniform, okay. God, it's so hard to... It doesn't help that there's fake snow on the ground that I can't see where I'm going. Okay, this says Quebec. According to my chart, this is Uniform, so... The scenery is more current than the chart that I got. And then this little dog leg here should be Quebec. Okay, it's uniform 2. And then we should be turning on the Golf. Coming up here. That's what I'm looking for next. Golf, yep. Golf to the right, perfect. And that Golf will cross the 2 7s and Mike. Uh-oh, it's not? Uh-oh. Oh, well that would explain why it doesn't match my, it's not matching my ground chart at all. Well, you gotta think, right? These guys have to start working on it at some point. They probably started working on it a year ago. Okay, Mike up there. So they had to like finalize a date to make it, right? Yeah, apparently so. Okay, runway is clear.
Approaching 27 left. Caution, on taxiway, on taxiway.
I know. Want to get across these runways quick. Wait a minute. Oh no! I made a wrong turn! Ah! I overshot it. I missed my turn by just a little bit. Alright, I can fix this. It's this stupid snow on the ground that's making it hard for me to figure out where I'm at.
Approaching 2 right.
Alright, so we need to make a left turn on November. Alright guys, well, we did a round trip from O'Hare to Cincinnati and back. This airport is awesome. If you haven't purchased the scenery yet, I strongly urge you to do it because it works absolutely wonderfully with the 12.4 beta. It's almost like the Nimbus guys had some inside baseball, that a major update that completely changes the performance of people's planes. People's sims are on the high usage airports like this was coming out. It literally dropped the same day. So lucky for the Nimbus guys, their scenery correlates well to this. So get the 12.4 beta if you don't have it. Get the Nimbus O'Hare scenery because it's great. Yeah, somebody mentioned that it doesn't have the right configuration, but I think that person also told me that these taxiways are changing every month anyway. It's impossible to keep up with it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get to bed. It's late here. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye. Thanks, man. You too.